Hi folks, today I have for us a video from an auditor who's trying to claim his civil rights were violated when he was removed from a federal district courthouse. I will go into deeper on the rules about filming in the federal district courthouse when it gets to that point, but before we start today's video, a big thank you to all my current channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, if you can for free, please subscribe to the page, turn on the notification bell, leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm, and if you can, consider becoming a member. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Hello everyone, United States Attorney's District Office. So I'm gonna go in here and see if I can get some help submitting a claim. Good, how's it going?
Gotta make up on. Thanks.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Where are you going in the courthouse today?
I need to go talk to the someone that would be in charge of the attorney, the United States District Attorney's Office.
Okay. Cannot come in with that Pro.
I'm sorry?
Cannot come in with that camera.
And why is that?
Read that over here.
Yeah, I don't see no law over there saying I can't have a camera on.
Sir.
Now, this frauditor's argument is moot at best. Now, he's trying to make the argument just because there's no law, he can take his camera in there. That's not the case. Going on the Federal District Courthouse's website for the state of Arizona, it specifically states that taking recording devices, anything that can record audio or video, or even taking photos in there, is staunchly prohibited, and you would have to go through proper channels to get permission to do so as media. Now, he can do that if he wishes, but he's choosing not to. Now, he might even want to try to argue, well, it's against the Constitution. No, it's not. In a video I did on Val Venus, the former WWE superstar turned frauditor, who was trespassed from the Mesa City courthouse, it was due to the Arizona Supreme Court ruling and passing of the judicial order that prohibited recording devices and photography in the courthouses.
I'm just doing my job, so respect that. If you don't respect that, well then we'll have you removed.
No, I'm respecting your job. Right. I haven't been foul to you. I'm not getting mad. I'm not getting angry.
No. You don't tell me how to do my job. You cannot come in with that camera.
Okay. I'm not telling you how to do your job. I'm telling you the law. Okay?
Okay, sir. Here.
My rights are protected by the First Amendment.
Right.
You have a constitutional right to be a dumbass. Why don't you jump up on the stand? You have a
Okay. Here.
Okay.
Here.
So I need you to call somebody above you.
No.
That's gonna let me come in this office.
Okay, have a seat.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I got you.
What is your name, sir?
You need to know that.
So you work for the government. It's required that you give me your name. You know that.
Boy, this guy is lost.
No, I think you're the only one lost here today, sir.
No, thank you.
You're not going to give me your name?
I think you're threatening me.
I'm asking you for your name. That's not a threat.
Your attitude, sir.
My attitude?
Your attitude.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
It is funny, huh?
No, it's not funny. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
One eternity later.
And just to let you know, That sign is a policy. That's for you guys, for the workers here. It's not a law.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
There's some shenanigans right there we're going to call on you, Mr. Frauditor, because the simple fact of the matter is this. That is not employee policy. That is policy for the entire building. Now, you, as someone who's coming into the Federal District Courthouse, must obey that policy. And I love this argument that you guys always come out, well, policy is not law. Well, name and badge number is part of their policy. They don't have to do that, by your logic. So you get to pick and choose what policy you want to follow. They'll get to pick and choose what policies they wish to follow. You see how that doesn't work for everybody? That just puts us in a world of anarchy.
Okay.
Me? Yes, sir.
Can I see it, please?
Are you gonna let me in?
Not at this point, sir, but can I see your ID, please?
Well, when I'll give you my ID right now.
Okay, I'll tell you what, why don't you wait outside here, please, sir?
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, it is.
Will I be arrested if I don't go outside?
You might be, but step
No,
outside. The
no.
marshal was coming over here to talk to you, sir.
It's not a might be. Will you arrest me if I don't go outside?
What an idiot.
Now, you could be facing some other charges here. If you refuse to cooperate with what they're asking you, you could be charged with criminal trespass in the 3rd degree, as it says in the Arizona state statutes. Criminal trespass in the 3rd degree occurs when a person has received reasonable requests to leave by the owner or any person having lawful control over such property, and they have refused to do so. Now, you're being asked to step outside since you don't want to provide your ID, which is a requirement to come into the federal courthouses and the district courthouses, which would not be a violation of your 4th Amendment right. This is just you being stupid and ignorant because you think everything that happens to you is somehow a slight against you and then violating your rights.
You can't come in with ID, but the sign there says you need a picture.
Oh, I have ID.
Well, when you see it, you want to come in.
Sure, but I'm waiting here for someone to...
He wanted to see who's in charge.
Yeah, I need the boss here who knows the law. Not a policy. You guys are enforcing a policy, not a law. Okay?
Are you an attorney?
I'm not an attorney, but I know my First Amendment right.
Do you?
Freedom of the press.
You wouldn't want to deprive me of my constitutional rights, would you, musclehead?
Independent journalist, and I'm allowed to record in any public library. I mean, any public library.
I'm sorry, did you say lawberry? I've heard of a library. That's where people go and look at books or check out books or videos or newspapers to get information. But what is a lawberry? I mean, this is something new to me. I think you meant to say lobby. However, since the Federal District Courthouse of Arizona is a limited public forum, time, place, and manner restrictions do come into play here. Therefore, they can tell you not to record, and it's perfectly legal.
Come on in. Excuse me.
Sure.
But you do need to step and get out of our...
Oh yeah, sure. Yes, sir.
Here, carry you. You know what to do. Okay, get over there.
Whoa.
Sit down. No, sit down over there.
Why are you getting so angry, sir?
Oh, this thing flimsy.
Well, you're throwing my stuff and you're getting upset. I
threw it, yeah.
I don't understand why you're getting so angry.
Yeah, I threw it.
Wow.
Description, huh?
Wow, it's very unprofessional.
All right. This is okay. Thank you. You can have a seat over there. People be coming.
I can stand here. I can stand here too.
Not to impede my job.
I'm not impeding your job. You're making stuff up now.
You?
Yes, you are. I know. This is why I'm here. Government employees violating our rights.
Yep.
First Amendment auditor right here.
Yep.
Have to educate you guys on the law.
Yep.
Freedom of the press.
Thank you.
I'm allowed to put my camera out anywhere in a public lobby. Anywhere in a public building.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
Now, even more shenanigans from the Frauditor here. You see, the 1976 case of Greer v. Spock makes it well known that just because a place is owned or operated by the government and the public's freely allowed to be there, it does not become a First Amendment public forum. In fact, this also ties into the three types of public forum, which are limited, traditional, and non-traditional. Since this is not a non-traditional public forum, but a limited public forum, time, place, and manner restrictions would occur. Now, if you think just because it's public you can still film there, let me refer you to another case of the U.S. versus Cordova, where Christopher Cordova, aka DMA, was found guilty for filming in a Social Security Administration building. And let's not forget the upcoming case of U.S. v. Metz, where Rogue Nation will be finding himself possibly looking at a federal prison sentence just as well.
This is a public, it's owned by the government, right? It's a public entity. Therefore, I'm allowed to have my camera out. You guys should know that.
Wrong!
Yep.
Meantime, take your hands out of your pocket.
Is that a lawful order?
I am telling you to do
Will
that.
I be arrested if I don't?
Nope. Nope, but I'm going to make sure you don't have any
You can't
weapons
frisk
on
me, sir.
You're
You
gonna
can't-
take-
okay,
You got a weapon on you?
Yeah, you can't frisk me, sir. No, I
What
have
do you got
no.
right here?
That's just my cell phone, sir. It's my
Okay.
cell phone.
All right.
I got no weapons. You're unlawfully Terry frisking me. That's actually
Not me.
no. I'm
We're
not
not
harming
gonna harm
nobody,
you.
sir.
That's all.
I'm not harming nobody. You're not allowed to search me, sir, unless I've committed a crime. So you just committed a felony right now because it's an unlawful search.
Making sure you don't have any weapons on you, sir.
Oh no! Those security guards did their job and performed a Terry frisk because he wouldn't cooperate with what they asked him to do? Somebody called delete laws. Let's get a fundraiser going right away.
You're not allowed to search me. What's your name, sir? Your name and badge number, please. By law, you have to give it to me.
I don't have a badge number.
What's your name? What's your name, sir? By law, you work for the government. You work for the government. You have to give me your name. Can you please give me your name, sir?
No.
Okay, you just violated another policy. So I will figure it out. Okay. So I'm gonna put my hand back in my pocket now that you searched me and you know there's nothing in there.
That's fine.
Okay. This is gonna be fun. You don't know what you just started, sir. You just violated my rights.
You're lying.
And that's why I have a camera on, to record you violating my rights. That's why I have a camera on, for that reason. So that way when you arrest me and throw me in jail, nobody could lie because it's being recorded right here. You can't arrest me. That's why you're not. But if you could, you would.
Beyond that point. This is our first rodeo. Not my first rodeo.
It obviously is. It's your first rodeo talking to somebody who knows their rights, I'll tell you that.
No. We've been doing that since you were born there, son.
Boom. Roasted.
If they have, then you guys would know the law right now and you wouldn't be violating it.
How you doing? Welcome back.
Yes, curious.
Thank you. Who's coming?
You stay? You guys all should be ashamed of yourself for letting this man put his hands on me and not stopping him. You all should be ashamed of yourselves for letting him violate my rights today.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Exactly how did the U.S. Marshals here violate your rights? Because nothing they did showed any sign of them violating your rights, you know, performing an unlawful seizure, an unlawful search. None of that happened. Now, they did ask you to take your hands out of your pockets. You refused. Since you haven't gone through the security checkpoint to see if you have any weapons or any contraband, they are allowed to perform a Terry frisk. And since it's a non-invasive, and they asked you what the item in your pocket was and you confirmed it was your cell phone, they didn't have to search inside of your pockets. You can claim they violated your rights all you want, but in reality, this is just you trying to make up some baseless accusation so you can try to get some go-away money.
You guys work in the United States District Court building, and you don't know the law. And you're letting this officer put his hands on me and assault me.
Come on this way. West weekend.
You all should be ashamed right now. It's not how the United States works. We have rights.
You have a constitutional right to be a dumbass. Why don't you jump up on the stand? You have a
You're gonna be in a whole lot of trouble, sir. And I will follow through with legal actions. I definitely will. That's what I'm doing right now, following through on a legal action.
Morning, how you doing?
Good, how you doing, sir?
Good.
Good.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask your name.
Let's come outside and talk. You can't record in here.
Oh, I can't?
No.
And why is that?
Well, come outside and we can discuss it. If you want to keep either shut it off and I'll talk with you here, or we can go outside and I'll talk with you.
I have the right to record in a public lobby. It's a law. You should know that. Okay?
You don't have the right to record in this building.
In this building?
Yes, that's correct.
Will I be arrested if I don't turn it off?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll leave. Got all my stuff? Yeah, everything? Okay. I'll finish talking to you out here though.
That's fine.
Okay. I need that gentleman's name right there, who just searched me unlawfully. And I also need your name.
And out to the sidewalk.
Okay. So I will be arrested if I don't turn my camera off, huh?
You're not allowed to film on the property.
Okay, that's fine. You just threatened to arrest me, and that's a violation of my First Amendment. Just to let you know that. I'm allowed to. I could film right here. I could film here. I could film in that building, anywhere on a public.
We can discuss it right here.
So I want you to know you're opening up yourself to a lawsuit. Who do you work for, sir?
The U.S. Marshal Service.
Your U.S. Marshal Service. Okay, and what is your name and badge number?
My badge number is 4284.
4284, and your name?
What is your name?
Sir, you have to give me your name by law. You know that.
I gave you my badge number. That's all you need.
By law, you have to give me your name. You know that.
And by law, you're not allowed to film here. So
that's not a law. You're incorrect.
Now, court order specifies there's no photography, audio, or video recording on the property or in the building. That's separate from general federal building regulations. So a court regulation specifies there's no audio or video recording on the property or within the building itself.
Yeah, but you still haven't given me your name, sir.
I'm not going to give you my name. I gave you my badge number. That's all you should need.
No, by law, you have to give me your name. You know that. It's your. Not only is it a law, it's a policy of yours too. Okay. So if you don't give me your name, I'll file a complaint against you for not giving me your name.
If you need to, you may.
I will.
I gave you my badge number, so that's all you need.
And what is your name, sir?
Sir, that's my name.
That's not your name. That's a lie.
Okay, that's my name. What's your name?
I don't have to give you my name. I don't work for the government.
That's fine.
And sir, I'm not going to argue with you, but if we have reasonable suspicion to believe that you've committed a crime, such as recording on the property, we can require you to provide identification. Also, entering the building, you're required to provide identification.
You're wrong, sir. You're wrong. I have not. Having a cell phone is not a crime. It's protected by my First Amendment, freedom of the press. Okay, I'm allowed to have a camera anywhere on public property as long as it's not in a restricted area. Your lobby is not a restricted area. This is not a restricted area. No matter what federal building or what city building, or I was at a U.S. post office, I was unlawfully detained and arrested and released once he called the public attorney and told him to release me. Okay, I'm here to file a complaint for an unlawful arrest.
I'm simply...
Oh, you were finished? Oh, well, allow me to retort.
Now, the marshals have just told you that you need to provide ID if you wish to enter the building, which is true, and that you are subject to different regulations since this is a courthouse and it's under a different judicial order than regular filming in a federal building. He's explained this to you. He's told you that. Go to the website. It will tell you the exact same thing. Just because it's a public place, just because it's owned by the government, operated by the government, does not mean it's always a First Amendment protected forum. It could be a limited public forum or a non-traditional public forum. In this case, it's a limited public forum with a judicial order preventing you from filming inside.
I was in a federal building. I walked right back in after the officer released me and continued recording in a federal building because it's my right to do so, sir. Okay?
You're not allowed to record on the property or in this building.
That is not true.
It is true.
It is not true, sir.
Well, you may not believe me, but I'm not going to debate it with you. If you come back on the property and you're recording in the building, you may be arrested.
So if I turn it off, you'll let me go inside?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't even go in with it.
He just said I could. He just said I could.
No cameras allowed. You have to get rid of your camera.
I will be back. Let me go put my cameras down. I'll come right back.
Okay.
All right? I'll be right back.
Well, he doesn't go back. He says at the end of the video that he felt unsafe without his cameras and, well, felt like they would violate his rights yet again and tried to find some way to arrest him. Instead, he complains even more how this was a violation of his rights and how these U.S. Marshals, illegally searched him and through his property, even though we all saw it with our own eyes on his film. So we're going to end it here. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. If you can, please consider becoming a member. It's a great way to show your support for me and the channel. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. A special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart.